Ladies and guppies, yes, tonight we have got the fabulous Epiphone Blueshawk Deluxe. So, well, if it's a blues guitar, then let's play a bit of blues. Let's have a listen to it, and then I'll tell you what I can. Let's go. Okie dokie, so distorted time, and we're just going to do something a tiny bit different today, and that's largely down to this chicken head tone selector thingy. Flipping heck, I mean it really does. Let's just have a little listen. Okay, so that's on the fully rotated clockwise position. I'm going to go in one, and third one in. those some subtle, some not so subtle variations. Next one in. Oh, there's one more. I've got to tell you, I love this guitar. I love it. I like the way it looks. I like the colour and the way it sounds. And are we talking about the pickups now? No, we're talking about those in a bit. Here's something coming up for you. Alrighty, let's have a look. But before we have a look, let's have a listen to it on clean, because of course that's what we want to know about that as well, don't we? So, okay, so we're on the bridge position in Chicken Head 1. I can't think of a better name to call it, to be fair. So, lovely stuff. Chicken Head 2. So you can hear the variations so much better, can't you, on clean? But trust me, if you were in the room with me now, and quite frankly I wish you were, then you'd pick up that same change even on the distorted channel. Some very clever and clearly of a certain vintage chap, well I'm guessing, spotted this little riff. As Keith Richards famously said, solos come and go, but riffs last forever. Quite boxy that, isn't it? A bit, you know, the next one. And I think the final one, yeah, the final one. Santa, I'm just going to leave it on this one now because otherwise we'll be here all night. Fabulous, and onto the neck. Absolutely adore it. Right, let's have a proper look round. Just before we do have a look round, there's one one other feature that I do want to show you, and so we've got the chicken head tone variations here. But what you can do is the tone knob is push-pull, and when you pull the tone knob out, it just gives you the pickups with no bypass filters or whatever other witchcraft is going on in there. Right, okay, now we'll have a look round. So on the one hand, it really is quite a simple guitar. A kind of semi-hollow, of course, we've got the FLs here. And yet, on the other hand, it's not so straightforward at all, which pleases me greatly. So let's have a look from stem to stern, as we always do. So it's got the older fashioned headstock on it. These were from 2015 and they're no longer produced. We have around the back here some deluxe Epiphone keys which do look just like the Gibson ones, to be absolutely fair. It's a mahogany set in neck to a mahogany body which has a maple veneer AAA flamed cap, which is, I would hope that you would agree, absolutely beautiful. And of course it has binding all around here, and whilst the back may look black, does it look black? Not really. But it isn't. It's a very, very, very dark hue of blue. And we do have Nancy Wilson in fact, to thank for this design. She actually came up with the blueprint for this body shape. And, well, of course, she did say that it was based on a female contour. Probably in the eyes of the beholder there, I'm not exactly sure. So we've got a very, very nice, but I'm not sure what the inlays are there. Probably pearloid, I don't know. I think these were about 400 quid when they were new, but now you can't get them. And so we have neck binding on the rosewood fingerboard with those beautiful diamond inlays, and 22 frets moving along to the two P90s, which I've got to tell you are the most powerful P90s I have ever come across. You'll see the numbers back here. They're popping out the best part of 15, which is quite frankly in light years ahead of anything else that you'll see from a P90. I mean, Gibson P90s, generally speaking, pop about 8 out, and these are knocking on the door of being double. Now, let's talk about something really clever. So looking at the back here, you will see that there's this extra little cavity control plate here. What on earth lies beneath there, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you, it's a dummy coil. A dummy coil? Yes, Foxy, but what does it do? Well, what it does, I'm so pleased you asked, what it does is it eliminates your standard P90 hum, which is really, really clever. And so you don't have your normal Gibson 24 3/4 scale, it's a Fender 25.5 inch scale, and of course that tailpiece belies this fact, and it is very, very much a Fender-esque string through, hard tail with obviously individual saddles that will rise and fall, and of course they're individually intonatable. F-holes, beautiful, lovely, lovely stuff. There's no feedback from these, as you may get with some either hollow or semi-hollows. You've got a 3-position blade switch, which is less confusing than the regular Nighthawk configuration, I might add. And you've got this 6-position chicken head tone very tone, they call it, don't they? Yeah, with the chicken head. Now, what you can do is you can totally bypass all of the variable tones available from this Farrier by pulling out your knob. The tone knob is a push-pull thing, and that will just give you your P90s. Back in it goes. The finish and well, I mean, just the whole, really, the whole thing, it is beautiful. And if you're going to have a blues or, then let's have it in blue. Why not? Yeah. So I would not change a single thing about this instrument. Action, obviously, is perfect. Why can I never get those in? Anyway, it's 1.25, which is where it should be. Yeah, so set in mahogany neck to a mahogany body, and you get one volume, one tone, and that is it for the specs on this. Have I covered everything? I think so. This one has been played a little, but not very, very much at all. There's not much in terms of playwear evidence. The frets are mint, all 22 of them, and it plays like a demon. It is lovely. So if you can find one, highly, highly, highly recommended for me, for all sorts of different purposes. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. So I shall bid you all a fond farewell with that, and I shall say adios amigos. Ta-ra.